Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Apostle Brian, and I just wanted to make this video real quickly just to encourage you and to challenge you today as it relates to giving. You know, the Lord has really been speaking to me about sowing in a dry place, and many of you have saw my teaching on that, and if you haven't, I will encourage you to go to our website at newwindinternational.com and check that out. But the Lord has really been challenging me about giving, and I want to challenge you as well. You know, when you are in a time of famine, sometimes, or not just sometimes, but all the time, there are things around you telling you that it is not the right time to sow. But let me tell you this truth from the Father, that whenever God is ready to prosper you, He will always place you in a dry place. Let me say that again. Whenever God is ready and wants to prosper you, He will always put you in a dry place. And so I want you to understand right now that if you're in a dry place, you're in a dry season, that you're in the right place, and God has set you up to receive a harvest. And so I want you right now to release your faith. I want you right now to be like the woman, in Zarephath. You know that you remember the story with the woman of Zarephath when Elijah went to her to be fed and provided for. You know, the Bible said that, you know, he was at a brook at first, but then everything at the brook stopped and the ravens stopped coming, and the Lord sent it to this woman at Zarephath. Okay, this woman who was just with her son, and all they had was just some cornbread and some oil, or I should say just some flour and some oil. But in the midst of that famine there, she released that into the man of God. Now, God had already been dealing with her about that, but the word of the Lord came to her that she was to make a cake first for the prophet. And so she heeded to the word of the Lord. And then by doing that, the Bible said that she ate for many days. Now that is just awesome. But you know what though? It is proof, and it is a testament to how when we release the seed, when we plant the seed, there is a return. When we plant the seed, and when God is speaking to us to plant the seed, then there is a return. This is why Jesus said, "Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, shall men pour into your lap." And so I want you to take advantage of that today. I want you to look at what's in your hand, or look at what's in your wallet or in your pocketbook, and see it as what it is, seed. I know that there's many of you have needs right now. There are many things that you are in need of right now, and also you're desiring right now. And so I want you to just believe God. I want you to take that step of faith now, and to take that seed and just to sow that seed today. Now, I want to encourage you today and give you the option to sow the seed into New Wind International. New Wind is good ground, and one of the things about a farmer is that the farmer doesn't just sow seed anywhere, but the farmer sows seed in the right ground. And so I believe that New Wind is good ground for you to sow that seed in. And so I'm encouraging you today to take the step of faith now and just to release the seed into the ministry and see God do something in your life. And now listen, and now I want you to understand that God will speak to you. He may speak to you to continue to sow into our ministry, or He may tell you to speak. He may speak to you and tell you to sow one time, and just to sow somewhere else. The main goal of this is for you to begin to plant. Okay, the Bible said with Isaac, that Isaac sowed in that land. He planted in that land, and he reaped 100-fold that same year. That same year. And so I want to see that for you. I'm believing that for you. And I just want to encourage you, you know, and I'm just making this video because I really just felt led to do that, because many of you right now, you're in the valley of decision. Should I do it or shouldn't I do it? And you know what? I'm telling you as a man of God that you should. That the voice that you're hearing is not just something that's in your head. No, God is really trying to get you to begin to start a trend in your life. Begin to start a good habit. And that good habit is being a sower. And so I want you to just begin to step out and release your faith and believe God. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And so this is a perfect opportunity for you today to release the seed. So I'm encouraging you today to step out there, to plant that seed just like Isaac did, right in the place, right where you are. And as I said, we definitely will welcome you to plant the seed in New Wind International and to be a blessing to us. But I'm believing that not only they will be blessed by your seed, but also that you will be blessed because you obey God. And so I encourage you today, don't let the enemy rob you of this moment. You've tried everything else. You've done everything that you knew to do. And so now God is saying all that's needed right now is for you is to take that seed and sow it in the soil. And so now to do that, to be a blessing to us, to make a donation to New Wind International, all you need to do is go to www.newwindinternational.com. All right? newwindinternational.com. And whatever God is speaking in your heart to give, whatever he's telling you to sow, just go ahead and do that right now. Listen, I love you very much, and I appreciate you, and I bless you for it in advance. But most of all, I am praying with you. Now listen, now as you get your return, did you hear what I just said? As you get your return, because as you sow it, you ought to expect. You ought to expect a return. I want you to send me an email, okay, brian@newwindinternational.com, and tell me what's up. Tell me what the Lord did for you, okay? Or if you want to, on our webpage, we have a page just for you called Testimonies, where you can go on there and just share what the Lord did for you, all right? We want to hear about it. We want to know. We want to celebrate with you, okay? Because this is not just about us, but this is about you as well, and seeing God move in your life. I am thoroughly convinced that God is doing creative miracles right now. I am convinced it has been confirmed left and right. And this is the word that God gave us, that out of the story of the wedding feast, that when the wine ran out, Jesus came in right at the right time. And Mary told the servants that whatever he tells you to do, just do it. And because those servants did, they saw a miracle right before their eyes. What was that whole deal with the water being turned into wine? It was before, here's the revelation of that. Before Jesus showed up on the scene, what they were drinking was wine that was made by man. But that wine ran out. And many of you are in that place right now. You're in a place where what man has made, or everything that has that you had depended on from man, has run out. And so now Jesus has come now to supernaturally create what you need and want. That's the whole revelation of the water being turned into wine. He supernaturally, in that moment, created what they needed and wanted. And it was all hinging upon them just doing one thing, being obedient to the instructions. And so I encourage you to do so today. Do the same thing. We love you very much. Thank you so much for your blessing. Thank you for your donation. And we will talk to you soon. Bless you now. Bye-bye.